Hi crafters, it's Vicki from the Paper Connection. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to make a beautiful card today, and it's a little bit different. It is a fun trifold card. How fun is that? We're going to do it a little bit differently though, in that we're going to use the same paper. We're going to use paper from the same designer series set, but we're going to use something a little fun and festive. Okay, let me show you this. This is the same paper here, but if you flip it over, you've got red. Same paper here, but if you flip it over, you've got birthday cakes, balloons, party hats. How fun is that? That's from the Broadway bound designer series paper, which is in our annual catalog. Did I forget to mention that I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator? Well, I am, and I'm proud to be. We have some of the best products, but like I said, this particular paper is the Broadway bound specialty designer series paper. All of our papers, our DSP, I'm going to just say DSP from here on out, all of our DSP are double-sided, and they're nice, thick quality. So let's get started. I've already done all the cutting with my Big Shot for all the little pieces, and so we'll go ahead and get started. Alrighty, put this aside. All right, so my paper, which I'll have all of the dimensions and the sizes and all that listed below, but my paper, I went ahead and I cut it and I scored it, and I have already burnished it, but I'm just going to give it another little go right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get my papers adhered to here, but I'm going to, and I'll leave my stamping until last. Okay, so let's decide how we want to put this together. We want this to go in the front like this, or do we want to use this one? I think it's a little too busy. Let's go with that one, and we'll put the party hats on the inside. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Okay, I've got it all glued down, and did you notice how I checked? I wanted to make sure that all my lines were measured about the same, and if it didn't, did you notice that with the Tombow mono liquid glue, multi-liquid, it's Tombow multi mono liquid glue. Okay, well with that, anyway, this is a great glue, no kidding aside. You can place it on, and it gives you grace to just kind of nudge it and move it before it's set in place. I love that about that glue. Okay, I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment with Memento black ink. Put my glue away there. And I'm going to use the sentiment, celebrate the good stuff. One thing I didn't tell you is that we're using Picture Perfect Birthday. This is located in the annual catalog. I have used this stamp set for so many different kinds of birthday cards, and some of them I've used where I've just made my own black background using the bow. I've just stamped random bows all over and then confetti, and made such a lovely card doing that. But that's what we're going to use today. It has great sentiments. If you're looking for a great birthday stamp set, this one is so versatile because you've got candles, you've got bows, you've got confetti, and sentiments that are just fantastic. So that's what we're going to use today. And we're going to go ahead and use the same sentiment that we used with the other one, and that is celebrate the good stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it in Memento black ink, and hopefully I can do it without getting my head in the picture. There we go. Ta-da! That went well. Clean it off real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp the sentiment on the inside. I chose this sentiment, this particular sentiment. One, because it's narrow and it fills up a lot of space in the card, but two, because of what it says. It says, today we celebrate wonderful, brilliant, fabulous you. I love that. How fun is that? And I'm telling you, if someone sent me a card that told me that they celebrate the wonderful, brilliant, fabulous you, I might just kiss them on the cheek. I mean, seriously, that is such a wonderful thing to be said about you. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to assemble our card. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Tombow glue on the back. I'm not even going to try to say all of the words that go with it, because I obviously can't without stumbling all over it. So now, tell you a little bit about this. These were cut with my Big Shot. I used the ovals framelit set. As you can see, there's a variety of sizes and they nest. There's the solid cut on the outside like this one, and then you also have the different sizes of scallops. I don't know how many different framelits are in it, but it's a whole bunch of them. So that's really cool. I'm looking for my dimensionals. I put them away. I was so efficient. I put them away in my drawer. Okay, now I'm going to use this is the U-Pick tool. It is so cool. It has a little spatula on one end. It has the paper piercing tool on the other. Some people like to use this to lift up their embellishments. I kind of like the paper piercing. On the other side, I'll show you what it does later. It also has another piece that can be adapted. It can be used to adapt this tool, and it is a scoring tool. It has a small bead head and a larger bead head. I'm going to put one right in the middle too, so that we won't have any chance of it like falling in the mail. We don't want the middle of it to sink by the time it gets to people, right? Okay, I'm back at you. Here we go. This is foil paper, and it's so cool and so fun and festive, right? Okay, now we only want, you have to be really careful about this. We only want, I think we want about 3/4 of it, or 2/3 of it on there. Okay, we're going to put it like right in the middle. I didn't do that with the other one, but I'm going to do that with this one. I think I like it better. So you need to kind of like mentally divide it in your head. You don't want to put glue on the whole thing, because if you do, your card will not open up. There we go. I did it, and I didn't even manage to get glue on it. All right, we're going to add a couple of embellishments to it. I love Stampin' Up's embellishments. They come with glue dots or adhesive on the back of them already. This tool actually has, it's like putty on the end, and you use it to pick up things. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a candle. I want a silver one. I think I'll just go with silver one. I was going to go silver and gold, but I think I'm just going to go with silver because I don't really have any gold on this one. All right, I'm going to peel the back of it off. And we're going to place it right about here. Isn't that cute? Do I need to put another one on there? I don't think I need to put another one. I think one of them works. I think another one would be a little crowded. And there's kind of a rule that you're supposed to do it in odd numbers anyway. So let's leave it at that. But isn't that cute? And look at the difference. I used the same style of card. It's got the same dimensions. I used the very same paper. I just flipped it over and I made something, one of them a little masculine. Not necessarily, it could go to a woman as well, but recently we went to dinner with a couple of it's our buddies. My husband and I, we hang out with them, and it was his birthday, and I made a card that looked like this for him. And I thought, you know, I need to make another one and then show people how you can use the paper and turn it over, and how you have a completely different card. How fun is that? Don't you love it? Okay. I just wanted to share that with you today. I did want to tell you about one thing. Our Occasions catalog has come out. This is the spring and summer catalog, and it has some fantastic items in it. And from January 3rd until the end of March, there's a campaign that Stampin' Up! Has called the Celebration. And basically what that is for every $50 that you spend, you get a free item. It's in $50 increments. So if you spend $50, you can receive one item for free, and it could be this lovely stamp set. This is so fun. I just taught a class using the Hello Cupcake stamp set. You could receive this 5-pack of ribbon. Again, these colors match the gingham check that has come out in the catalog, and I love how Stampin' Up! Makes things match. You could get the butterfly elements, a whole package of designer series paper, stamp sets, foil paper. If you spend $100, there's 2 different things that you could get, and that is Tea Time Framelit dies or the Lasting Lily, which is a beautiful stamp set. One other thing I wanted to tell you about really quickly, during Celebration, now normal times of the year, if you want to become a demonstrator, and now when I say you want to become a demonstrator, that doesn't mean you ever have to do what I'm doing at this moment of having card classes or creating YouTube videos or anything like that. To be honest with you, when I signed up for the products that I would get at 20% off every month, and the fact that during the normal time of the year you spend $99 and you're going to get $125 worth of merchandise. And the great thing about Stampin' Up! Is that you choose whatever you want in your starter kit. Well, during Celebration, it's a whole nother ball game. During Celebration, you get $175 worth of merchandise for, get it, $99. Can you believe that? Okay, the other option is for $129, you could get the $175 worth of products, but you could also receive the exclusive Craft and Carry tote, and this is a beautiful tote. I take it to my classes, and it can be changed around to, you could put your Big Shot in it. You can take the insides out of it and put your Big Shots. You can use the pockets. It's just fantastic. So I wanted to tell you about that. If you have any questions or if you would like to receive any of the catalogs, feel free to email me. I'll have my email on the screen and at the bottom of the video. All of the dimensions and the products that I used today will be listed at the bottom of the video. And I will have a link posted that if you would like to go to my store and purchase any of these items, you can click that link and it'll take you directly to the store and it will show you the catalog. Or if you prefer to have a catalog in hand, feel free to message me and I'll get right back with you with a catalog or answers to any questions that you might have. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click subscribe so that you can get notified when another video comes about. Thank you so much, and y'all have a great day.